Well, I'm going to leave right now. I can't get better than that. But I wanted to say welcome to the Huntington. I'm Catherine Olger. I'm the Director of Education and Volunteers, and I'm so pleased to see all of you here on a magical night. I was reflecting that we're drawn here for various reasons. Some people just because they love the Huntington. Some of you I know a big contingent are Diavolo fans. Woo! And some are just fans of dance. So we're all drawn here for various reasons, but we're all here together because of the vision of one woman, and that is Jennifer Chang. And always happy for an applause break for Jennifer. Jennifer was a Huntington person for a while. She's one of our family. But a couple of years ago, she decided to become a leader. And she came to us with a gift and a mandate. She wanted us to create, and I quote, something cool. She wouldn't tell us what that was. That was up to us to find out. She kind of hinted around that dance might be a part of it, so we took that hint. But really, she had two criteria. And the first was that we at the Huntington would work together in interdisciplinary ways. We would draw from our resources in art, from our priceless documents in the library, our astonishing botanical gardens, and our program areas of research and education. She wanted us to work together to create something. And the second criteria was that we bring new people to the Huntington. She wanted new audiences. And as far as this latter qualification, if you look around, I think you can see we did this part. I see so many people that I know and lots of people that I don't know yet, and I'm so pleased to have you here. So what we did with her gift and her mandate is a saga in itself. Could be a dance show in itself. But let me tell you that she invited us to work in new and different ways, and we did. We drew staff from all over the institution, staff who maybe never got to work together before, and they put their heads together. And what they came up with was 5. And that is the little number 5 that you see on your program. 5 years of contemporary art at the Huntington, 5 years of collaborations. So we have reached beyond our very stately and majestical gates into the community and are collaborating with people who are bringing us new ideas, new energy, and yes, new audiences. So tonight's performance is part of year 1, the centerpiece of which I think you saw out there, the spaceship that landed on our lawn, the Orbit. And we worked with not only Diavolo, but our wonderful friends at JPL. That was our first collaboration. So I'm going to let Jennifer and Jacques talk to you about the performance. But as I want to bring her out, I just wanted to recognize Jennifer, thank her for her vision, and I can't wait to see what we're going to do for the next 4 years. Jennifer Chang. I gave you downstage.
Welcome, everyone. You know, a few of my favorite things, one of the top 2 is Huntington Library and Diavolo. And this is actually a dream come true. I've been wanting to bring dance, but especially Diavolo, to the Huntington. And it's wonderful, really, really wonderful. I want to thank you for coming tonight. I know it's a cold night, a Thursday, to enjoy this special event. I'd like to recognize some individuals. First of all, I'd like to have the creators of the Orbit, David Delgado and Dan Goods. Can you please stand up? I hope everybody was able to see the Orbit. It's an amazing work in so many ways, and we're lucky to have it stay here at the Huntington extended, I think, until May. I'm not sure, but it is going to be here for a little longer, so encourage friends and family to come out and see it. I also want to recognize passing Mayor Tornick and his wife Maria. They came to the reception. I'm so appreciative of them being supportive of myself and the projects I do here at the Huntington, so thank you. And one last big thanks, actually two. The staff here at the Huntington, especially the IT and the theater staff here, has worked very hard over the last 3 days. This is the first dance performance here at the theater, so you can imagine there were a lot of bugs to work out. And big thanks to my great crew. My crew here at Diavolo, they've gone around the world, have done and seen like every possible, bad things happening or something not working and whatnot. But they, plus the great staff here, figured it out, and you'll be enjoying a very great production of this. This is a smaller space for us, so it's going to look fabulous, though, with the lighting. So we are here to watch Diavolo. Diavolo is called Diavolo Architecture in Motion. So here's the architecture. And it's going to perform an iconic piece called Fluid Infinities. So while the orbit transforms the wonders of space and satellites into a visual and audio work of art that allows visitors to imagine the magnificent satellites flying elegantly through space, Fluid Infinities brings a whole nother perspective about space. About the company. Diavolo is based in Los Angeles, and it's celebrating its 25th anniversary this year. The creative genius who established this company is my best friend and my partner in crime since we met 5 years ago down at Irvine Barclay Theater. Jacques Heim is a mercurial, charismatic, incredibly talented, and very crazy Frenchman. He got into dance because his English was so unrecognizable that his friends and college professors suggested he change his major from theater to dance. He graduated from Middlebury College and attended Cal Arts, graduating with an MFA in dance. He established Diavolo in 1992 with his first performance at the Barnsdall Park here in Los Angeles. Cirque du Soleil, recognizing Jacques' genius, brought him in as a choreographer for Ka. It's Cirque du Soleil Jacques Ka at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, which now 11 years later is still playing. Over the years, Jacques has created an impressive body of work, including 3 pieces in a program called L'Espace du Temps, Space of Time, which was commissioned by the LA Philharmonic and premiered at the Hollywood Bowl. You will see tonight the 3rd piece of this program. And also right now, our most current program is called Lost. It's a terrific show. We have done it here, parts of it here in Los Angeles, but we will be bringing it back again. I hope you'll be able to see it. Currently, it's going to be touring all over the country and the world next year, including the Kennedy Center in February of 2018. So hold on to your seats and expect to be wowed by the show, and especially the incredible Jacques Heim. Jacques.
Bonsoir. Ah non, non, bonsoir! Ah ben voilà, ils sont vivants, j'avais peur qu'ils soient pas là, qu'ils soient innocents et invisibles. Good evening, vive la France, merci madame. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming into this beautiful and intimate space and to come to celebrate the NASA Orbit Pavilion with the performance of Fluid Infinities. This is, we've been touring 18 years, but this is our first time here at the Huntington Library and Garden, so thank you very much for having us. This is an honor and a privilege for being here, so thank you so much. I would like to thank our Executive Director, Jennifer Chang, and the Chang Family Foundation for their amazing dedication. Fantastic work that they're doing with our company. and for the incredible support they are doing with art, artists, and for creating beautiful events like this one. So thank you so much, Jennifer, and also to the Chang Family Foundation. Now, a quick little survey. And I heard you were laughing about me going to dance. Ha ha. Let's put your hands up. Who is singing Diavolo for the first time tonight? Put your hands up. Oh, merde. I am so sorry for your pain tonight. Are you crazy? You decided to get the tickets and to come to see this? Bless your heart. Okay, so then, for our new guests, let me tell you a little bit about Diavolo, otherwise you're going to be running out of this theater. Diavolo uses the medium of dance to explore the relationship and the interaction between the human body and the architectural environment, how it is affecting us, not only socially, but physically and emotionally. That's what Diavolo do. Now, if I was a French chef, and I was making a little salad, and here is the recipe. I would put a little bit of everyday movement. I would put a little bit of modern dance, a little bit of ballet, a little bit of gymnastic, a little bit of acrobacy, a little bit of martial arts, a little bit of hip-hop. Then I will add structures, recognized structures, abstract structures. I will toss it in the air, and there you have it. This is Diavolo. Basically, what we do on stage is a live abstract painting with themes such as human struggle, human condition, chaos, order, danger, fear, survival, destiny, destination, confinement, freedom, love, faith. That's Diavolo for you. And I could hear faces, honey, this is very strange. Let's get out. You cannot get out. The door are locked. You're locked with us until midnight and more. Couple things. Actually, talking about technical problem, we had actually a little bit of a technical problem, just very fast. So the short story is this big box that control all the lights sort of burned down, but with everybody and the crew, we think we made it happen. But here's the thing, though. At the end of the day, it's not the light or the costume that makes a piece. It's the dancers, their movement, and the architecture. So, Les Fluid Infinities. It is the third installment of the trilogy of work called L'Espace du Temps, Space of Time. Fluid Infinities is inspired by the domain of endless space and the spiritual metaphor that inhabit our imagination. The creation of Fluid Infinities and the groundbreaking partnership that brought the Orbit Pavilion into reality share many connective threads. They were both laid on the foundation of creating a profound human experience in relation to the mysteries of the world and the universe it resides in. Like the Orbit Pavilion, Fluid Infinities strive to invite the audience to come into an environment filled with playful curiosity, intrigued by the study of the supernatural, leaving us questioning our very existence and our role in the universe. The abstract set of Fluid Infinities can be interpreted as the moon, or a spaceship, or even the brain. Regardless of what you believe it to be, the merging of movement with architecture and light draw our curiosities deeper to an endless curve of our journeys ahead to answer mankind's most provocative questions. Who are we? Where do we come from? And where are we going? The horizon of human possibility and human belief are infinite, and it is our search both within and outside of ourselves that will continue to fuel our indestructible spirits as voyagers, seekers, and explorers. That's Fluid Infinities. Now, shh, quiet, silence. After the presentation, ladies and gentlemen, if you can stay, and actually you don't have any choice because the doors are locked and you have to stay. We're going to do a little question and answer, a little Q&A with the entire company who's going to come downstage, so please stay with us. But now here is Fluid Infinities, music by Phillip Glass, Symphony No. 3.
Houston, you're looking good. Houston, trajectory and guide foot good, over. Roger, Apollo 8, good here. Apollo 8, Houston, you're looking good here, right down the center line. Roger, Apollo 8. Okay, we got Seco right on the money. Roger, understand Seco. Apollo 8, Houston, 1 minute to LOS, all systems go. Roger, your knowledge, command reset, tape recorder, forward low bit rate.
Un, deux. And Renee, we can, yes. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for staying with us. Dancers are all here. They may be taking on the way to take ibuprofen, a little shot of whiskey. I don't like the light. So, just for you to know, we do a question and answers, a Q&A at every single show we tour in the United States. And the reason we do that is because we perform for you. And we care about your thoughts, your ideas, your comments, your questions. At times, audience members have a new idea for the next piece. It's a way to connect with you and for you to connect with us. So we're just going to spend a short little 10, 12 minutes. If you have any question to the dancers about the process, about their life, anything you want, here we go. Yes.
Hi, terrific. Thank you so much. What comes first in your creation? Is it the structure? Is it the movement of the dancers? Or is it organically altogether?
It's a very interesting question. I would say 25 years ago, it was only about the structure. And then we were not, or I was not doing any research. I was just bring in the structure and tell the dancers, okay, let's play. And sometimes at the premiere, the piece wasn't completely finished. The last 10 years, the process was completely different. I put around me a whole team, because this is a very much collaborative group. The dancers actually choreograph all the pieces. I don't do it, I just yell at them, eat my cheese, drink my wine. Very French. But so the creative team is all of them, plus our designers. And then we talk about themes that we want to attack. Then I collaborate with architects and sculptors, and we come up with a structure. And then we do a year to a year and a half of research, sometimes 2 years before the first rehearsal. We also use model. So the first day of rehearsal, we know exactly how the piece is going to start and how the piece is going to end. So it's a 2-year process and research. Any question? Yes, madame, and then I'll go over there.
I was wondering about the music, how you chose the music that you played.
The music always come at the last part of our process. In our rehearsal process, we bring music to create theme and rhythm and texture that we like. And then the music composers sometimes come to the rehearsal in Los Angeles, or we send via video and then compose like a film score. So that's pretty much, and we collaborate with different music composers. And I had a question, hold on, this is my exercise. I don't go to the gym, I should.
It was just about the same question. I really appreciate that the music was rhythmic and that the piece was relatable to, that there was a lot of emotion and a lot of humanity in it. And that's huge in modern dance. I really appreciate the level of humanness and emotion.
Thank you. They here, I would like to hear them, so where are you from, your life, the whole thing. Go.
Hello, my name is Amy Tooley. I'm originally from Cleburne, Texas. I graduated from the University of North Texas with my BFA in dance. My background is competitive cheerleading, jazz, and modern dance. This is my 5th season with the company, and I am the rehearsal director. And my nickname is Rouge.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Anna Brotons. I originally hail from Miami, Florida. This is my 4th season with the company. I attended the University of the Arts in Philadelphia, have my BFA in modern dance. My background is in ballet, modern hip hop, and cheerleading, and they call me Cubana.
Hi there, my name is Leon Damasco, and I just want to thank you for sharing my 29th birthday. It's today, awesome. I'm from Sacramento, California, where I graduated from CSU Sacramento with my degree in dance. My movement background includes hip hop, breakdancing, modern, and ballet. This is my 5th season in the company. I'm also the company's composition and movement consultant, and they call me Engine.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ezra. I was born and raised in Schenectady, New York. I attended Buffalo University, Buffalo or Schenectady. My background consists of diving, acrobatics, long-distance cycling. This is my 5th season in the company, and they call me Forrest.
Good evening. My name is Erin White. I'm originally from Alton, Illinois. I graduated with my Bachelor's of Science in Theater and Dance from Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. All right. My background is in modern dance, volleyball, and cheerleading. This is my 1st season with the company, and they call me Katya.
Hello, my name is Kelly St. Pierre. I'm originally from Bakersfield, California. I graduated from University of California, Irvine with a BFA in dance performance. My movement background is ballet, modern, jazz, and yoga, and this is my 2nd season in the company. And they call me Pierre.
Hi, everyone. My name's Christopher Carvalho, originally from St. Louis, Missouri. Graduated from Chapman University with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance Performance. My background is dance, track and field, and soccer. This is my first season with the company, and they call me Chapman.
Hey there, my name is Matt Wagner. I'm originally from Kalamazoo, Michigan. I graduated from Oakland University in Michigan, not California. This is my first season with the company. My background is in dance, gymnastics, martial arts, and baseball, and they call me Elvis.
Hi everyone, my name is Magella Lochran. I'm originally from Belfast, Northern Ireland. I graduated with my degree in modern dance from SUNY Purchase in New York. Yeah, Ireland. This is my second season with the company, and my nickname is Belfast.
Hi, my name is Jessie Ryan. I'm from Denville, New Jersey. I have 2 degrees in dance. I have a BFA from Adelphi University in New York, and I have an MFA from University of California, Irvine. Yes, that's that. My movement background is mostly dance, as well as capoeira and longboarding. And this is my 4th year with the company, 3rd year touring, and my nickname in the company is Bumper.
Hi, my name is Connor Senning. I'm originally from Richmond, Virginia. I also went to school at the University of the Arts in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, had my BFA in modern dance performance. My background's in modern ballet, jazz, and aerial acrobatics. This is my 3rd season with the company, and they call me Moshe.
Hi guys, my name is Rico Velasquez. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois, where I also graduated from Southern Illinois University in Edwardsville with my degree in dance. My movement background consists of modern, ballet, hip hop, and jazz. Growing up, I also played football and I wrestled. This is my 3rd season with the company, and my nickname is Flash. Don't ask why.
You know, I have to actually say a comment. First of all, thank you so much for creating the Orbit Pavilion. It's absolutely beautiful. And suddenly I'm seeing this piece tonight, and they're actually perfect together. My suggestion to the Huntington Library and Garden, we should do this one performance every week. And then you put it together with the Orbit Pavilion, and it's like a package deal. Just a thought. That's so beautiful, and that. Question. A few times. Yes.
Have you performed it in other science-focused spaces like the Griffith Observatory and/or the National History Museum in like Expo Park downtown?
The answer is.
Do you have an in?
Not yet, but I'm looking, so I was hoping you had one too. Okay, good.
No, actually, no, we didn't. But we should. Anybody is connected to any? Yes, please come and talk to us. And then we had a question right here, and the gentleman. Yes.
The piece seems to be about transformation. I may be imagining it, but I'm very interested to know what you came up with that you wanted to create the piece around.
Great. Who wants to answer that? Go, Forrest.
So this piece was created as the 3rd part of a trilogy, the first part being about Big Bang, the second part being about evolution, and the 3rd is about beyond. So you're correct to interpret transformation, because it is almost about the afterlife, how energy is transferred, and what happens in the great beyond.
And we have a question right here.
Thank you. You're all very talented and from all over the country. Tell me about the competitive process. I mean, to get where you are, obviously you beat out a lot of other people. How many people started? How many get chosen? How many are invited to come back year after year? Just a numbers question.
Great question. Wow. Go.
So currently, there's only 3 original creators back in 2013, Amy, myself, and Forrest, or Ezra. And so the creative process is pretty much, again, collaborative. Jacques Heim is the genius behind the overall vision. In the beginning of
No.
Was that?
No, we are.
Oh, yes. Wait, what? Anyways, we have, again, we talk about what the meaning for all of us is individually. We have prompts, and we had homework throughout the creative process. And so we just talk about what our thoughts are, whether it is about the afterlife or the transformation from one year to the next, or just what is the present and how do we go beyond that. And so we create movement together, and Jacques Heim just transforms our body within the architecture.
And we have a question right here. What is your name first?
My name's Olivia Delgado.
Fantastic. And by the way, are you a dancer?
Actually, I do hip hop, so.
You do hip hop? That's fantastic. Do you one day when you turn 21 years old, would you like to join Diavolo, our company?
Yes.
Awesome. Here we go. Next generation. So, here we go. What is your question?
So I keep on telling my dad in the middle performance, this earns a lot of trust, and he keeps on saying yes, yes, like 5 minutes later, like, this earns a lot of trust, and he's like, yes. Because I saw, like, a lot of trust, because in one part of the performance, they fell off the big, like, grater, and they caught each other, and, like, that earns a lot of trust.
Yes, guys, can you explain actually the trust and how do you get to that? Go ahead.
Yes, I'm just going to add one thing. Jacques mentioned a huge bowl of ingredients, a salad of acrobacy and ballet and all sorts of dance styles, but the bowl is trust. It's what holds all these ingredients together, and Cubana here wants to fill in a little bit more.
Yeah, so just a quick, when the first time we ever auditioned for Diavolo, that's what they require from you right from the start. It's not about how great you can dance. I mean, those things are important, but how quickly can you let go and trust somebody? And I remember the first time I auditioned, they had me climb up on a 10-foot door and they said jump, and I didn't know any of the people beneath me catching me. So it's about building and gaining trust within your teammates, and you are absolutely right. I'm glad you saw all of that tonight, because we think about that all the time, and it's very important to us. So thank you.
We have time for come over question here, over there. No, one question, one question, one question. No, terminé, over there. We have one question over there. What? One question. Here we go.
Thank you. Throughout the piece, I was most aware of how audible the breath was. And at certain times it indicated your effort, but then other times it indicated kind of a character or a narrative. So I was just curious how, as a company, you make those choices with your breathing and how you perform your breathing.
Yeah, we absolutely use breath a lot in all of our pieces. Sometimes it's as simple as just synchronizing us, and one person will sort of make the music beat so everybody's on the same page, because we do have so much to think about other than just our steps and the music. But then other times the breath is just to simply ground us and bring us all together, and sometimes you just forget to breathe. So it helps to hear your team around you breathing, and it definitely helps bring you back into your own body.
2 more questions. Oh, and the gentleman over there with the hat. I'll take this one, hat, and you're the last one. Better be a good one.
Hi, how often do you get injured a year? And what do you do to recover?
Thank you. Next question. You're it. Who wants to talk about injury and injury prevention?
There are, we do have our injuries every once in a while, usually more so hopefully in rehearsal. If they happen on stage, then it's our job to make sure that you don't notice that it happened. We do, on the other hand, have some swings, people that will learn a lot of the roles and can step in for us if need be. The thing about a lot of our pieces is that we actually know most of each other's roles because we do them so much. So if Jessie's not feeling like she can do something because she injured her ankle, like I can step in and cover for her, or so on and so forth. So yeah, that's just how we work.
And we have a question way back here.
Thank you. Thank you for putting so much whimsy into life, meaning of existence and all of that. I would have spent more time studying physics had I known there was whimsy in it. Are there any works of literature, any authors, philosophers, scientists that you use for inspiration to explore such deep, basic physics of the universe?
Who wants to answer that? Dancers. I'm going to start with Descartes, actually. Descartes, you know, the piece or the trilogy starts with a cube. Descartes believed that the universe was built from geometric solids. And so the first section of the trilogy, L'Espace du Temps, starts with a piece called Foreign Bodies, the bacteria entering the system. And it starts with a cube that decomposes and reconstructs and reshape. And then it goes into Fearful Symmetries, music by John Adams, which is another kind of cube that decomposes in many, many different pieces. And then it finished with this. So Descartes, definitely one of my. Dancers, any of you? No? No. So but we have. Yeah, Magella, go.
Oh, yeah. I think like a lot of poetry for me personally, just because my dad is an Irish man, so a lot of depressing poetry. But I think that anything that kind of speaks to you, even if it doesn't relate directly to what you're dancing about, can just inform your creative process. So and take a lot of inspiration from famous poets.
And we have a question right here.
People have asked a lot of questions about the dancers, some about the music. I'm curious about the light, the architecture, and have you ever considered, I got the right person. And a suggestion as well. Have you ever considered not bringing an object or piece of architecture and actually using the space and the light that's in that location as an inspiration for the dance?
Great question. Well, first, here's John Bass, a lighting designer.
Hello. I'll give my background real quick then. I joined the company in 2007 for the start of this trilogy and then toured with them as their stage manager and lighting designer for about 7 years. I'm now somewhat retired from full-time, but of course, as anyone in Diavolo knows, you're never retired. And Jacques will call on you and you'll come back and help out. And since this was one of the last big designs I did with the company, I thought I should come and do what we can to make it awesome in this tiny, beautiful little theater.
The second part of your question is if we go to an environment and work basically doing a site specific, that the architecture is already existing. You know, we have not done that because it's very traditional, what we call, site specific. What I did a long time ago is adding another structure to that site. So extending to whatever it is, but not the pure form of site specific.
I think part of that might be is, as Jacques mentioned, it takes so many years to get a piece that once we have it the way we want it, why reinvent the wheel from scratch? We've adjusted things for certain venues and done many interesting changes to shows, but to just kind of do a show entirely from scratch, I think we'd be happy to do it. We'd also say, well, how many years can we be in this site to do this site-specific thing?
But I'm sorry, hold on.
I was going to say, unless it's more like jazz, where it's more interpreted and changes every performance based on the architecture. So the dancers are reacting directly in time to what's going on right then. Because they seem also talented and so part of the creative process that maybe they can be part of the creation of every piece every time.
Maybe we should come here to the Huntington Library and spend a month or two. What do you think? Before we leave, I would like to introduce Renee Meyer, our Director of Production. Can you introduce yourself? This is Renee Meyer.
Hi, I'm the one lurking, keeping track of time and trying to end the party. Sorry. My name is Renee. I started as a dancer in Diavolo about 12 years ago. I danced for 6 seasons, thank you, with the company. And then I moved backstage to do this fun stuff.
Thank you so much, Ray. So we have to go. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you to the Huntington Library and Gardens. We hope to be back. This is something we should do again here. It's beautiful. Thank you. Hope to see you soon.